Hi beauties, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first video, so please bear with me while I get the hang of editing, but I promise it will get better. So for today, I'm showing you guys my everyday makeup routine for fall 2019, and I hope that you guys all enjoy, and let's get into the video. So after moisturizing my face and neck, I like to go in with my Anastasia foundation. I am in the shade 210N. So for some reason, it looks a little bit too dark for my skin tone, but it does match my neck in person. So for some reason, I think the lighting was just throwing it off a little bit, but I'm in the shade 210N, and I just like to blend it out with a flat foundation brush. So as you can see, I'm just going in with a second layer. I just like to dab a little bit on my forehead and a little bit on my T-zone just to give a little bit extra coverage because I have some texture on my forehead. So I just like to go in with a second layer, and this foundation is perfect if you have dry skin, especially because we're coming into the winter months now. So now I'm just brushing my eyebrows out and going in with my Precisely My Brow pencil in the shade 3.5 by Benefit. I absolutely love this pencil, especially the tip. It just is perfect for detail work, especially in the front of the brows. And if you have uneven brows like me, it's really good because you can shape them however you want. And it's a very pigmented pencil without being too overly creamy, and it does not smudge, and this lasts all day for me. So I absolutely love this pencil. So now I'm going in with my ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Creamy Concealer in the shade Fair 15 Warm. And I like to use my fingers at first just to dot the product out and to blend it to warm up the product. And then I like to go in with a brush to blend the edges out. So now I'm going in with my Anastasia Loose Setting Powder in the shade Vanilla with the ColourPop Beauty Sponge, just setting my under eyes, my jawline, my chin, and my forehead. I don't like to go in with any more product, but I do like to blend out the remaining product with a brush, and I think that this gives a more airbrushed look. So I also go in with my Anastasia Saddle Bronzer. I know that this bronzer has mixed reviews, but I personally really like it. The only thing is that it can get a little bit patchy, as you can see here right now. It usually happens when my skin's a little bit more tacky on my cheekbones, but I just blended that out with my Milani Silky Matte bronzer in the shade Sunlight. This is perfect if you have a fair skin tone, and I even like to go in with the Milani Silky Matte bronzer in the shade Suntan when I'm a little bit more tan. So that's what I'm doing now. So now I'm going in with my Laura Mercier blush in the shade Fresco. This blush has little micro shimmers in the formulation, but I think that it just gives you a perfect glow to your skin. So I'm just applying that on my cheekbones and my nose and a little bit on my chin. I like to put blush on my nose. I know some people don't, but I personally think that it just gives you more of like a sun-kissed look, so I like to do that. So now I'm just going in with my Ofra Cosmetics Star Island highlighter mixed with Blissful highlighter. I think that this is the perfect combination, and I'm just applying this to the high points of my face. So now I'm going in with the shade Chai from the new Anastasia palette in collaboration with Carly Bible. It's the perfect warm-toned transition shade, and I just like to use that and like buff it out all in my outer corner. And I like to take that in about halfway into my eye. Now I have hooded eyes, so it's hard for me to put shadows directly into the crease. I usually have to put them a little bit higher so they show up when I have my eyes open and like looking forward. So I'm just blending that out with an Anastasia blending brush. So I also like to take that color a little bit under my eye as well, as you can see right now. So I'm just taking that color and blending that on the outer third of my under eye. So now I'm going in with the shade Move from the same Anastasia palette with a Huda Beauty flat shading brush that came with the Mercury Retrograde palette. I love that palette also, and I will be having a look up with that palette in the future, but right now I'm going with Moo all over the lid and packing that into my inner corner as well. And I'm just making sure that it is also blended into Chai. So now I'm just going in with my Anastasia liquid liner and just winging out my eyeliner. I love this liner specifically for wings because it has such a sharp tip that you can really get in there and create really sharp lines, and it's really good for graphic liner as well. And I think that overall this is like the most pigmented black long wearing waterproof eyeliner that I own. So now I'm just curling my eyelashes and going in with the Maybelline The Falsies Black Waterproof Mascara and just applying that to my eyelashes. So after applying falsies, I always like to go in with more mascara and just add it a little bit to the lower lash line, not the top, but just to the bottom lash line. So I went ahead and applied a little bit of the Laneige lip cream, like sleeping mask to my lips. And I like to apply this before I use Anastasia matte lipsticks. So I went in with my honey lipstick, and then over the top of that, I went in with the Anastasia Summer Vibes lip gloss. It smells like vanilla. It's so good. It has like a gold, like pink shift to it. And I think it's perfect for the holidays, perfect for the fall if you're really into lip glosses. So I just went in with that. And I'm just making sure that it's even on both sides. So, yep. So now I'm just going in with my Anastasia Clear Brow Gel and just brushing my eyebrow hairs up. So that's the finished look. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to see more videos, and I hope to see you guys all again soon. Bye!